Hi, and welcome to Mindful Mondays with Carrie. It's great to have you here today. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel so that you get it in your feed as soon as they're released. Also, if you'd like a free reparenting coaching session, write a letter to me at Willow Holistic Center. The address is down below, along with the link to my website where you can get a blog on this video as well. So I'm going to jump right into it. This is a practice, the self-compassion break, adapted from Kristen Neff, who I know I've mentioned is a trailblazer in research on all things self-compassion. Going through the steps in this break is a great response in a stressful or challenging situation where you might find yourself struggling, feeling stressed or challenged, or perhaps you notice that self-critical, judgmental voice and you want to shift to a more compassionate one that's more comforting and reassuring rather than berating yourself for your shortcomings. This is a great practice for all of that. So something we could all benefit from. So I'll get right to it. So go ahead and get comfortable. For this exercise, it's really helpful to bring to mind a challenge, a difficulty, a stressful situation you might be dealing with. So getting that in mind, and the first step is to be mindful. Bring mindfulness to what you're experiencing right now. And acknowledging, noting what you're experiencing. I invite you to have the courage to face towards what it is you're experiencing. And noting for yourself, what are you feeling? Is there fear? Anger? Shame? And notice what's happening in your body. Are you experiencing some tension or discomfort? And noting that, being mindful of where your thoughts are. What are you saying to yourself? What are you thinking about? And noting, acknowledging, bringing a mindful presence to the discomfort, to the challenge, to the suffering. And the next step is to bring in common humanity. You may feel all alone with this problem, with this struggle that you're mindful of in this moment, as though you're the only one dealing with this problem, or the only person that's flawed in this particular way. And we all have flaws, and we all face struggles. This is not you being alone. Suffering, struggling, it's all part of the human experience. We all make mistakes. We all take missteps. We all face struggles and stress and problems and challenges. And you're not alone in this. And the third step, after having really acknowledged that you're facing a difficulty and that it's part of our common humanity, It's part of the human experience. We now move into self-kindness. Perhaps this is where you can add soothing and calming touch. It's placing a hand on your heart, or perhaps both hands on your heart, perhaps on your stomach. I often like one hand on my heart and one on my stomach. Perhaps it's a gentle hug or hands on both arms, gently moving your hands downward. Perhaps it's holding your own hand. It's some way to bring comfort and support through touch. And ask yourself, what do you want to hear right now? What would be some helpful words to hear? Perhaps what you might say to a friend, or what you're longing to hear from a friend. You may even want to use your name, using soft, gentle tones. Finding the words in the tone that works. So it might be, "Oh, Carrie, I see that you're hurting right now, and I know this is a challenge. Oh, I'm right here with you. You aren't alone. You have been through challenges before, so many struggles before, and you will get through this. And I'm here to offer you all the compassion you need right now. I accept you exactly as you are in this moment. I personally like to hear everything is okay." Yeah, and that's a self-compassion break. To recap, the 3 steps is to bring mindful attention to what it is that you're experiencing, to what the struggle is, noting what you're feeling, what your emotions are, what you're feeling in your body, and what you're thinking. Body, mind, and heart. And then bringing in common humanity. We're not alone in this. We're not separate. We're in this together. And then moving to self-kindness through soothing touch, gentle words, calming tone, and acceptance and non-judgment. So, this is a great practice to use, to offer this to yourself whenever you're aware that you're facing a difficulty. You can do it in the moment, or if you're in the rush of the day, as soon as you're able to give yourself a break, do this self-compassion break for yourself. And I will end with a quote from Kristen Neff. When we give ourselves compassion, we are opening our hearts in a way that can transform our lives. There you have it. If you've gotten this far, please like and share this video with others. And thank you. I hope you have a mindful week.